Kennedy.
Good evening. My name is Erin Kennedy. So I ended my statement last month by asking why we were only now getting scared of the presence of transgender narratives. I firmly think it's because this is a moral panic fueled by misinformation and preying on our baser instincts to protect ourselves from the other. And this moral panic's flavor of the other is very queer. I must remark that there were no witches in Salem, only people who ended up crushed under rocks or hanged. The McCarthy trials against communism proved no sleeper agents or traitors Americans, but there was a spike in blacklisting and unemployment in government jobs in Hollywood. There was no rampant Satanism in the 1980s and 90s, but there were families torn apart by yet another panic fueled by pseudoscience, misconduct in interrogating children, and malpracticing psychologists. All these panics share a similar thread to today's concerns: fear of the other. I don't wish to diminish the fear and anger of the people challenging these books. I believe that their failings are legitimate and not to be belittled simply for existing. However, the misinformation used to feed their fire is disingenuous, and I am genuinely sorry they have to feel their pain while fueled by deceptive rhetoric. If they're concerned about children, then I pose a challenge to all the adults in tonight's meeting. Ask the children in your lives about what they're reading, not what potentially they could be reading, what they are currently reading. What are their thoughts? Do they enjoy reading at all? I want to stress that I am not asking or demanding a child to speak at these meetings. For one, it's a Monday and it's late. But more notable, with the persistent reading of passages from adult fiction, it's safe to say the atmosphere has been hostile towards child attendance. But I think that their input is valuable to the conversation because they're the people we're changing all this policy for. And whatever they tell you, write it down and present it at the next meeting. If children don't feel safe or have a problem, they will tell the grown-ups that they trust. Thank you.
Gary?